Hello students, today's session is based on the theorem on circles that is related to the tangent of to a circle, class 10th, chapter number 10, circles. So let's start the theorem, which says tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to radius through point of contact. So here it is given a circle, its center is O and a line AB which is a tangent as it is touches the circle at a point P. So this point is known as the point of contact. Now this information we have to given. Now we have to prove OP is joined. So this line OP is perpendicular to this tangent. Now we have to prove OP is perpendicular to tangent. For proving this, we construct a line segment that by taking a point Q on the tangent AB and join this O to this point Q. So OQ is the line which we have to construct for proving the theorem. Now for proving this, we have this line OP. Now P is the point on the boundary of the circle, O is the center of the circle, that is OP is the radius of the circle. So we can write OP is the radius, that is R. Now let's talk about the line segment what we have drawn, OQ. Now this OQ, when we observe, this OQ is combination of OM and MQ, and M. This line OQ intersect the circle at point M, and now this point M is again on the boundary of the circle, that is OM becomes the radius, that OM becomes the radius of the circle, and OQ, when we talk about the OQ line, so it is the combination of OM and MQ. So we can write R plus MQ, that is OQ is equals to R plus MQ. Now by these two equations, OP is equals to R and OQ is equals to R plus MQ, it is clearly we get that R plus MQ is greater than R. That meaning this line OQ is greater than OP. Now we know that the perpendicular is the shortest line segment from the point to the line. Now how it is? Let us take this, we have learned in the earlier class. So if a line is there, so let's take X, Y is the line, and we take a point here which is the point say M, and when we draw a line to this XY from this point M, so let it is point N. Now in the earlier class we proved this line MN is perpendicular and it is also the shortest distance. How it is shortest? When we join this point M to another points on the line XY, we observe that the distance of MN is the shortest distance among all these points on this line XY. So here we can say this shortest distance MN is the perpendicular to the given line XY. In the same way, here we are getting this line OP is the shortest distance among all the points on AB tangent. So that is, we can say now that the perpendicular is the shortest line segment from the point to the line. So OP is perpendicular to AB, and we can say that the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. That means the line which joins the center with the point of contact, so its line is the perpendicular, and this point P is the point of contact which is making the 90-degree angle at this point P. Now how many tangents from a point on a circle? Let us take this. If we have a circle and with center P is given, so here this point P, we are taking the inside of the circle. So how many lines, how many tangents we can draw for this circle at this point from this point P? So let's take how many lines, infinite lines we can draw, but here this point P is inside the circle, so here we are not getting any tangent. Now see the second figure where the circle is given and point P on the circle. So let's take it, point name is P, and when we draw a line, so here this is the tangent line as it touches the circle at a point. Now take one more point, which is now the, remember the position of this point P. In the first figure, its position is inside the circle. In the second figure, its position on the boundary of the circle. And third figure, when this point P outside the circle. So let this point P is outside the circle. Now can we draw the tangents from this point P to this circle? Let us draw this line. Here it is the point of contact. We can say it is Q. Again, can we draw another one line? Yes. So it is the line where this line touches the circle at one point. So say it is R. Now we have PQ and PR are the tangents to this circle from the point which is outside of the circle. Now in this one figure, come to this figure, first figure, where the point P is inside the circle, we are having no tangents, as we know that the tangent, what is the meaning of tangent? That the point or the line segment which intersect the point or which touches the point at, touches the circle at a point. The line segment or the line, we can say line. It is better to say it is a line. A line which touches the circle at a point. Now here this point P is not touching the circle, that meaning here is no tangent we get. So we get no tangent in this first figure. Now let's talk about the second figure. Here a line is drawn and it touches the circle at a point only. So it is one tangent in this figure we are getting here. Now in the third figure, when the point P is outside the circle, here we are getting two tangents. That tangents are PQ and PR. Now, so we can say when the point is inside the circle, we are getting no tangent. When the point is on the boundary of the circle, we get one tangent. And when the point is outside the circle, we get only two tangents, not more than two tangents. So here we have to remember some points. So what are these points? At any point on a circle, there is one and only one tangent. When we are taking a point on the circle, so from that point we can draw only one tangent. The line containing radius through the point of contact is called the normal. In the first slide, or in the previous slide, introduction slide, in this session, you observe the figure where it is denoted by the normal. So line containing the radius through the point of contact, that line known as the normal. Now the third, a tangent to a circle intersect the circle at one point. The definition says itself the tangent touches the circle at one point. Now the next point we have to remember that a line intersects the circle in 2 points, that is known as secant. That circle can have 2 parallel tangents at the most. So only 2 parallel tangents at a time we can get for a circle, not more than 2 parallel lines for the tangents. So we can say a circle can have 2 parallel tangents at the most. Next, the common point to a tangent and circle is known as the point of contact. That means the tangent or the line touches the circle at point, that point is known as the point of contact. This is in the case of tangent only, not in the case of secant. Now the tangent to a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. This theorem we proved. And a circle has one tangent when the point is on the circle, and that circle has two tangents when point is outside the circle. So remember all these points, so it is easy to understand the chapter. So I hope you understand how to prove the theorem that tangent to a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact.